Alright guys, I thought I'd show you the results of my little craft project. So I talked about how I wanted to do, was trying to put together a Captain America outfit and I needed a bag to go with it, and this is the bag I ended up getting. This is a American flag bag, which I told the story how I wore it on Flag Day without realizing it. This is what I got from Target. This bag was $19.99. It's canvas, and I like it so much better than the other bags I was looking at because it has so many pockets. It has a pocket here. There's a pocket. This is a pocket, and you have two pockets on the side, and then you open it up, and you have a zipper pocket there, and then you have like two cell phone pockets right there, and as you can see my gum. So this is the bag I ended up going with. I'm super, super happy. This is a style of bag I like. I love it, and to make it, because with bounding, you don't actually have to have like anything that says, oh, this is who it is. I decided I really wanted to throw something on here just because bounding, I just wanted people to know that, oh, this is what it's for. So I got 3 patches. Here are 2 of them. The third one I ended up putting over here on my work bag, my black velvet bag. I already have 1 patch on here for Revenge of the Sith. This one is the 3rd patch I got, which I want to tighten up, and it's the shield patch, which I think looks awesome. I also have a luggage tag and 2 Funko plush keychains. And there's my Porg. But I took the other 2 patches and I put them on here, and obviously it's a Captain America outfit, so I have his shield, and this was frustrating. I ordered 1 patch for his shield that I have not gotten. So this patch is actually a replacement patch, and I actually think I like it better than the one I ordered because it is so much red, white, and blue on a red, white, and blue bag. So I really like that this one has a black circle around it, just so it's not like, wow, because it's so bright. And then this is the Avengers logo with Captain America's colors, and what I like is it's not white, it's silver, blue, and white. So I really like that it's silver and not white, because again, that's a lot of red, white, and blue on it, and I put it on the blue part. So this is what it turned out in the end, and to match it, because everything has to match for me, pretty much, I got this really great Captain America wallet. I love it. I don't remember the manufacturer. I'll have to look it up. If any of you guys are interested, I can look it up and see. This is the wallet I got. I love it. It's pretty. It's my favorite style of wallet. It's got the clear cover, everything about it. I love it so much. I love it's very similar to my BB-8 wallet, but my BB-8 wallet doesn't have like the clear ID sleeve, which I love, but I don't think Loungefly's wallets do that. So that was what I got. And that was kind of a cute, quirky little nod to Endgame. This is, I think I showed you guys this before. This is Thor's hammer, and it's upside down. And it has a thing on it that I can't read. So it has the inscription about whoever is worthy to hold the hammer has the power of Thor. And I thought that would just be like a little quick, quirky nod to that one moment in Endgame. You know, that one, that one we all went, yes! So I thought that'd be a really kind of cute, quirky thing to throw on there, because I thought it'd be funny. Like, it's my Captain America bounty outfit. Why do you have the hammer? Did you see Endgame? Kind of like a little inside joke for those of us who saw Endgame with the hammer on my Captain America backpack. But yeah, so this is what I put together. This is the last piece I needed for my Captain America bounty outfit for the 4th. So I am happy. Oh my gosh, it's Katie with straight hair. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm still frustrated about the whole patch thing, and I called Amazon. I tried to get I can't contact the seller of the first patch, and Amazon, I haven't heard back from them, so I'm not sure I'm going to do. I got to get a hold of them at some point. But it's a beautiful, gorgeous day. I went for a bike ride today. Probably can't tell because I just got out of the shower. Again, you can't tell. I'm doing a little bit of an experiment with my hair. As you guys know, one of my favorite things to do is go and get highlights put in. I had full highlights done for my 31st birthday, and I loved it. It was awesome. I love how I look with the blonde highlights, because then you can really see how light my hair actually is, because I feel like with my hair it is really a light color, but I don't think a lot of people see how light it actually is unless I get blonde highlights put in which case you can see I have a really, really light shade of ashy brown hair, and I already have blonde in it. So I don't think a lot of people see that my hair is actually kind of lighter than what I feel like. When I see it, I don't think it's light, so I don't think a lot of other people are seeing that it's actually this light color. So that's why I like getting the highlights put in, because I think it brings out more of my natural hair color, and people can see, oh, that's what my hair color is. I was debating, I'm going to go get my hair cut again in August 10th. I'm going to start trying to get my hair cut twice a year because it looks really nice and it keeps it from not turning into a carpet. Short story, when I was 13, I decided I never wanted to get my hair cut again, so I didn't get my hair cut till I was almost 17 years old, and it looked like I had a carpet. Because I didn't have bangs or anything. I was just a straight, long thing of hair that went straight, went down to my waist. Since then, I've never tried that. Usually as soon as I can touch my hair with my hand behind my back, that's when I go, okay, I need to cut it. But I was debating because my highlights are starting to fade, like they're very noticeably fading now. I'm like, should I go get partials done? Because during the winter, my hair does naturally get light in the summer because it's all the light. And I'm like, should I go get highlights done so that my hair color stays lighter so you can see the light, so it can stay lighter than what I think it is? And my mom's like, why don't you just get sun in instead of spending all that money to go get highlights done twice a year and just get your hair cut twice a year and have highlights put on your birthday? I'm like, huh. Never thought of it. So I bought a bottle of Sun-In Tropical Breeze, and I am nervous about using Sun-In. That's why my hair is blow dried, because I just put it in. I have seen all the horror stories about how Sun-In is not good for your hair. But my thing is that I'm not planning on using it like every single day. I'm just going to do it like once a week, because I really don't want like it's supposed to lighten my hair like 1 or 2 shades and make it permanent, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. Just like a couple shades lighter, and it will be nice and look nice, and that is what I'm hoping for. So I'm not going to be doing it like all the time. I know for sure I will be applying it once a week, probably on Tuesdays, and then maybe twice on Saturdays. It just depends on how I think it does after the first couple things. So it's kind of an experiment for me to see what my hair is going to look like, because like I said, my hair is kind of this weird ashy brown color. But I got the Sun-In, I got a hair dryer, which I'm actually happy I finally broke down and got a hair dryer. For those of you who are new to the channel and don't know, and are still getting to know me, I don't have a car. I do have a driver's license. I don't have a car, and I haven't driven since I was 25, 26 years old. So yeah, I haven't driven in years. I don't have a car. When I go to work, usually I work on Wednesday, so generally I have a ride because my mom has Wednesdays off, so she very generously takes me takes me to work, and usually my dad picks me up. But the days I don't have a ride, I will usually walk to and sometimes from work. And it's not like it's a long walk, it's maybe just under a half a mile. So, not so bad right now during the spring, summer, and fall. If it rains, I just grab an umbrella. During the winter, it's horrible, and during parts of the fall and spring, it's horrible, especially because if I work on a day where I wash my hair, I'm going out with wet hair. I don't like that, especially during the winter, so I'm very glad I broke down and got a hair dryer, because that means on the days I do work, where I wash my hair, I can blow dry my hair before going to work. So yeah, I'm happy about that. There is a funny story with me and blow drying my hair. As you can see, my hair right now is straighter. If you watch my channel, you've seen my hair and know that it is not this straight naturally. I went to Northern Michigan for a semester. I had a roommate who was an exchange student from China, and I had gotten my hair done at a very fancy salon, and they had told me to blow dry and wash my hair every day, blow dry my hair every day. So I had a blow dryer, and my roommate was actually very used to seeing me with my blow dried hair, which is like this, where it's straight. But then there came like 1 or 2 days where I just didn't feel like blow drying my hair, and it did the weird wavy curly thing it does, especially like the tips. She saw me and she freaked out. She's like, oh my gosh, what did you do to hair? And I'm like, I didn't blow dry it. And she was like freaking out because she thought my hair was so pretty. And I'm standing there going, well, I do like it. So if I feel like blowing dry my hair, I do blow dry my hair. If not, most of the time, I just let it be. But some people like me with straight hair, and it's something I'm going to have to get used to as I start blow drying it a lot more. I feel like before, the reason I didn't jump on the blow dryer bandwagon is my hair is not in the greatest condition. My hair is very fine. As you can see, my hair is very thin, and that is from years of not taking proper care of it. Another reason why I'm nervous about using Sun-In, because of how thin my hair is. It is very noticeably thin, and I did not like... And blow drying a lot will damage your hair because of the heat, so I did not feel comfortable after a certain point blow drying my hair a lot, because my hair was already damaged to the point where I didn't know what to do. Thankfully, my hair has seemed to make a turnaround since I stopped washing it like every single day. Now, if I wash it like 3 days a week, and 2 to 3 days a week, and then I use a dry shampoo, and I use tea tree shampoo and dry shampoo, which is working really great. It's what my mom and I love to use, and so I think my hair is starting to take become a little bit more healthy to the point where I feel safe doing something like sun in and blow dry. I'm still nervous, but yeah. I'm sure all you guys are like, we did not tune in to hear this plain girl talk about beauty. I know. So, yeah, so it's fun. It's interesting trying to experiment with my looks a little bit now that I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident in who I am and my appearance. I'm still not that great with it, but I'm working on it. I can officially say that I have finished the phase 1 of the MCU. I officially finished it. I have watched all the movies in phase 1. I know Mark Ruffalo wasn't in The Incredible Hulk, which I do wish he had been in The Incredible Hulk. He is Bruce Banner and he is awesome. But I did enjoy the Hulk movie. I do think it would have been better if it had been Mark Ruffalo. But I did enjoy all the movies. I do think Incredible Hulk, maybe Thor Dark World will probably be my least 2 favorites of the MCU. My brother's least favorite is Iron Man 3 because Tony doesn't build anything in it. Well, I'm like, I think I'm going to love it. I will admit to crying during Thor. I will admit to that. The first Thor, I ended up crying, not like the ugly sobbing I did at Endgame. I ended up crying, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times during Thor because I felt so bad for Loki. And my brother gave me a big, huge lecture the other day about how Loki was the villain, but I felt so bad for Loki. And I was sitting there crying, and afterwards I jumped onto Facebook to the Amazons of Marvel group I belong to, and I went, I just watched Thor for the first time. Is it odd that I cried because of Loki? And all the girls were like, no. We all love Loki a little too much, but we love him. So thankfully, it was not weird that I cried during Thor. Other members of my group cried. So I'm like, phew, dodged a bullet. I still don't know if I'm going to go see Avengers Endgame again because I don't know if they're re-releasing it. It looks like they're only going to do it for like AMC and IMAX theaters, stuff like that. The nearest one of those is like 2 hours away. So I'm not sure my mom would want to drive 2 hours for me and my brother, for me to go sit through just over 3 hours of Endgame again. So I'm really, really hoping that it's a re-release to all theaters. I don't know because my theater hasn't posted anything about it yet. And the weird thing is they don't have any showtimes listed for the 28th, from between the 28th to I think July 3rd, 2nd or 3rd. They don't have any showtimes listed, which is kind of weird. So I'm crossing my fingers that maybe they're waiting to see if they get it and updating then, but I really, really hope they get it, and I keep playing with my hair. But my brother and I are going to go see Spider-Man Far From Home. However, we will not be going to go see it opening weekend this time. We are going to wait because it comes out July 2nd. That is 4th of July. And 4th of July falls on a Thursday, so I feel like over the weekend, the theaters are just, we prefer to go on Sunday and do the early morning service. I just feel like the theaters are going to be really crowded. So instead, we're going to wait, and I think we're going to go see it on the 7th? No. We're going to go see it on the 9th. So we're going to go... No. What day? Oh my gosh. I forgot. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the Michigan Adventure trip that I'm trying to plan that I don't think anyone is actually interested in. So it's getting me frustrated. Okay. We are actually going to go see it on the 14th. So... if you guys go see it before me, no spoilers, please, because I will not be going to go see it for a week, for like almost 2 weeks after it comes out, because we're just going to go wait and go see it on the 14th. Which will be really funny if the thing with Michigan Adventure works out, because I said a Monday, so I've taken like 3 Mondays off in July. One of those Mondays is the 15th. So it'll be really funny to go see Spider-Man Far From Home and then the very next day be on my own adventure and go to Michigan's Adventure and scream my head off. So yeah, so that will be interesting. So other than that, nothing major is going on. I work tomorrow, still trying to find a job, all that stuff, but it is life. C'est la vie. It is what it is, and I just had to put a happy smile on my face and remember that things are always going to be better than what I think they are. Wait, what? Okay, rewind, Caitlin. Things are always going to get better. Everything happens for a reason, and even if I don't see it right now, one day that reason will be made clear, and just make everything positive and happy. At least that's what I keep telling myself. All right, so I'm going to get going for the day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. looks like someone took a bite out of my chin. All right, so this week's vlog is going to be long, but so much is happening. It's like the total opposite of last week. Last week was just a really, pardon my language, crappy, horrible, awful week. And this week I thought was going to be kind of the same, but it's actually has gotten really, I'm pumped for this week. It's really exciting. So, crappy week last week was not that fun. The only fun highlight was I went to my cousin's graduation party. That was nice. But again, it was a really crappy week. And so I was like, no expectation that this week was not going to be any different. But the weather is nice. It is sunny. We've only had a little bit of rain, but it is beautiful, gorgeous, sunny, and the sun is so bright that you guys can't even see. It's been beautiful sunny weather. I took a nice long bike ride, and I've had two kind of amazing things happen to me. First one happened just a little bit ago. As you guys know, I am in the process of job hunting, looking for a new job, looking for a way to find something that can become a real career. I'm 31 years old. I want a real career finally. And so I had a job interview at a CPA office that did not go as planned. I just got a call from a law firm in my hometown that's just downtown, so about a few minutes away by bike or car. And they are looking for a part-time receptionist to come in the afternoons. And I had applied there just on a whim, not even thinking that they were even going to call me because all I have is retail experience. I have zero experience in a receptionist position, in a law setting, anything like that. I just have my degree in accounting, and that's it. And so I have no experience whatsoever. They called me today and I set up an interview. So I'm going in next Monday to go sit and see an interview. Part of me is like, this is really exciting, just getting a chance to interview at a law firm. Having an interview at a CPA, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get that called back for that position. But just to have that chance to interview at a CPA office, that was really cool. It's the same thing. I don't think I'm going to get this job at the law firm, but as a receptionist, I just feel it's so cool. It's like, I know it's not a lawyer job. Or any sort of job like that. I would just be a receptionist, but it's so cool to say I could be a receptionist at a law firm. But it's like, I know I probably won't get called back for it because I don't have the look, I don't have the clothes, I don't have the experience necessarily. So I'm still looking, I'm still job hunting, but I'm not going to give up hope. I'm just going to take this as another step forward, another step in the right direction, and just think it's an interview. I've only really been interviewing at retail-like places, and I've interviewed at a CPA office, and now I have an interview at a law office. I'm moving forward. I'm moving away from retail into places I want to work, at financial institutions. I actually used to want to be a paralegal, and I'm still kind of interested in being a paralegal. It's kind of weird to sit there and think that before I actually wanted to be a teacher in junior high, when I started really thinking about careers I wanted to do, some careers that I really was looking into was one of them was a teacher, but I was also looking at being a journalist and a photojournalist because I like taking pictures, but and I like writing, but I'm not like but I'm not like really good at either or, so I couldn't do either or job. But in 7th, 8th, about for like 3 or 4 years, like from like 7th to maybe 10th grade, I was actually seriously considering a career as a paralegal because I thought it was awesome. I don't think I could be a lawyer. I don't have it in me to be a lawyer, but I wanted to do something in the law because law really fascinated me, and it still kind of fascinates me. I think the reason I really watch as much political stuff as I do, because I'm not really that into politics, is I watch it because I like kind of hearing what little tidbits I can hear about like constitutional law and stuff like that. I am not smart by any definition of the word, but like law stuff has always kind of interested me, and that's also because I'm such a big history nerd. So I really like looking at history, and like laws kind of play into that in certain aspects. So I really like it. Like, one of the things is when I was in high school, I did for fun, junior high and high school, I did fun. I did independent research about, I saw the Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, that documentary that they used like the letters from everyday German people to show just how easy it was for Hitler to come in and take control of Germany and for the Nazis to seize all that power. And that really got me interested in researching more about like the the Treaty of Paris, which led to that. And so that's kind of where I'm at. Is I like learning about history and laws, so I've always looked at being a paralegal. I kind of still want to be a paralegal. I'm not sure if that's an option for me anymore because I'm still also kind of want to be a writer, but I think a paralegal would kind of be a better career for me. So I don't know. I haven't told my parents this yet, that I'm looking at other careers, because being a paralegal means I have to go back to school and I still have like $36,000 in debt from my accounting degree. So I'm not sure how well that would go with my parents. But I got the interview, so I'm really pumped. I'm really excited. I am kind of nervous because, again, it is a little bit far from where I live. It's not exactly within good walking distance, and I'd have to bike, and sometimes the weather's not that great. But for some odd reason, it's been really nice in Michigan. So we've only had like rain. The only time we've really had storms and rain, it's always been late, really early in the day or later at night. So it'd be nice. So I'm hopeful, I'm excited, I'm getting pumped. But the big news is what I'm doing, where I'm going to be at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. I'm going to be in the NCG cinemas, and I am going to be watching Avengers Endgame. I did it, you guys. I'm so flippin' excited. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but if you're a Marvel fan, you know that they're re-releasing Avengers Endgame in cinemas. Not all cinemas, but they're re-releasing Avengers Endgame. And I heard that, and I freaked out because that is like, I very rarely, like one time, I've gone to see a movie twice, one time. And that, as sad as it was the first Twilight. But I'm like, if there was like, I would love to go see like a Star Wars movie. I wanted to go see Captain Marvel again twice. I just did not think I was going to see, and I wanted to see Endgame again, but I thought, I'm not going to be able to see it again. Oh my gosh! They're re-releasing it, and everybody's a little like, they're re-releasing it. It's going to have a sneak peek for Spider-Man Far From Home. It's going to have an introduction by Mr. Russo himself, and it's going to include a deleted scene and a new end credit scene, apparently. I am freaking out. My mind is blown. I was like, oh, I gotta see this. In certain cinemas, they're actually giving away the posters, which is on like the drawing of Tony's gauntlet, and it says "Love You 3000." I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get one. Be awesome if I did. But I was freaking out because I'm like, I really want to go to this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get a go because I kept checking NCG cinemas, and I looked and was watching when other cinemas were selling tickets. Tickets went on sale. NCG didn't have any tickets for sale. And I thought, well, I'm going to just keep checking and see, because I noticed that after July 27th, they didn't have any show times listed, any dates listed, until July 2nd. Now, July 2nd is when Spider-Man Far From Home comes out. So they didn't have like anything listed, anything at all. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep checking. And I thought, you know what? I will check one last time. This was yesterday. I was going to check one last time last night. I said, that will be it. I will check this last time. And then if they don't have it, I'll just wait. I checked. They had tickets. The showing starts July 27th. I freaked out. I screamed, which annoyed my mom. But I freaked out. I screamed. I got so excited. I had checked my phone, so I like got my computer out, set it up, and the first thing I did was I went to Fandango, which is where I go to get my tickets. And I got a ticket for Saturday morning, 11:05 in the morning, for Avengers Endgame. I am pumped. They're only showing it for 4 days. So they're showing it the 28th, 29th, 30th, and July 1st. And they're only doing 2 showings a day. I'm going to the one that's at 11:05, and they do another one, I think that's about around 2, 3 o'clock. That is it. 4 days, 2 showings a day. That is it. There is nothing else. And then July 2nd, Spider-Man Far From Home starts, and I'm going to go see that on the 14th. So I am like, I am pumped. I am excited. I am debuting my Captain America Bounty outfit earlier. So I'm going to wear it with shorts for 4th of July. But for the movie, I'm going to be wearing a skirt, because I like to dress up a little to go to the movies. And then, let me get the shirt. I have to find the shirt. Where's the shirt? I think I'm going the wrong way. Here it is. This is the shirt I picked out for my Captain America Bounty outfit. Let freedom ring. I think it's fitting. I think it's cute. And then, of course, I'm going to wear the backpack I finished that I showed you guys. And I have a red, white, and blue bow, but I think I'm going to not wear that in favor of wearing a little flowered clip in my hair. What I wore to the first Endgames was the little blue little ice blue flower clip. That's what I wore to the first when I went to see Endgames last month, and I'm gonna wear it again this month. And yay, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. And I feel so guilty. One of the girls on Amazon, some Marvel, she said, oh my gosh, you're going to have to enjoy it for me because the theater closest to me that's going to get it is 3 hours away and she lives in Australia. So this is not like this every single theater in America is going to get it. It's like the theaters that are big enough are going to get it. I feel blessed. I feel lucky that NCG Cinemas got Endgame because I was so afraid they weren't going to get Endgame. So I feel very blessed that I get to go see Endgame again. My brother's going to skip this one, which I'm just going to walk. So, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. I am so super duper excited for this. I cannot wait to go see Endgame again. Tomorrow I am going to run some errands, one of which is going to be going to a store and getting a little packet of tissues. Just in case I have a repeat, because last time I went to go see it, I freely admit I cried. Of course, I will also freely admit that I cried watching Thor, and I've been teased for that because I cried for Loki. I cried because I felt so bad for Loki. That's why I cried. So for the record, to be totally honest for you guys, I have cried at almost every single Star Wars movie. I have cried watching Clone Wars and Rebels. I cried, well, I think pretty much everybody cried during Endgame. I cried during Infinity War. I have cried during Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and Avengers. Stop doing this to me, Star Wars and MCU. Stop it. This is why I make the joke that I'm empathic, because I cry so easily for fictional characters. I'm like, no. But I will also admit that I have cried reading fan fiction before. That's how lame I am. So I'm gonna get going, and I'm going to avoid trying to make this vlog really long, but it will probably be posted on Sunday. I'm gonna try to get it posted Saturday night, but it probably won't be posted till Sunday because of the fact I am going to the movie and I do have some other stuff I'm gonna do Saturday. So I'm gonna get going, you guys. I will talk to you guys later. And oh my gosh, I get to go see Endgames again! Hi everybody, please ignore the face. I just got home maybe like 2-3 minutes ago from the movie theater. It was so worth it to go see Avengers Endgame again, and I'm glad I picked to go see it when they did the re-release. I loved the little stuff they featured. I don't want to get into what exactly all they did. Suffice to say, I do encourage you, if you are able to, go check out your local cinema or a cinema in your area. See if they are showing the re-release of Avengers Endgame, and if you are able to, go see it again. I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you want to go see Avengers Endgame again? It was an awesome movie. To celebrate, I did stop on my way because, like I said, the cinema is just located behind our mall, up a little side street, and I went and I stopped at Barnes & Noble, and I was bad, and I bought a really expensive Avengers magazine, but I'm like, I need something to read during the credits, because I had a feeling they were going to do everything after the credits, so I'm like, I need something to read after the credits, and I had actually bought, like a month or so ago, I had gotten this, Time the World of Marvel, and I brought this with me, and I'm like, you know what, update, get one that came out around Endgame. That came out just before, and that came out, was probably done like a while before Endgame. This one was done just like a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, I'm grabbing it. So I grabbed it, and I'm glad I did. It was way too expensive, but worth it, because I have a ton of Star Wars special edition magazines. I really don't have any for Marvel. So I'm really glad I got that, and I think my cuff's in the wrong place. It looks really weird. I'm going to fix it before I go out. So movie was at 11:05. Awesome. Kind of officially started at 11:15. I loved it. It was wonderful. Again, I was nearly ugly crying by the end of it. Okay, let's face it. Usually with sad things, I can watch it once and I will like ugly cry, whatever. And then the next time I watch it, I will tear up a little, but I'm totally fine. I'm not like sobbing. So I've done that with Twilight of the Apprentice, Caleb, Jedi Knight, Caleb, all the Rebel stuff, Star Wars stuff. I usually just watch it once. I'm like, I'm fine after that. I cannot believe that I brought tissues. I'm like, I'll bring tissues just in case, but really, it's probably going to be an issue if I cried the first time. I'm not going to cry again. No, I cried again, and it was like so... I kind of got it why everybody was like, it was so emotionally, like they went and saw it multiple times, and each time it was still emotionally devastating. Yeah, it was, but it was like so awesome to go see it again. So I am happy I went and I splurged and I did it, and I jumped the shark and I went and I saw Avengers Endgame again. It was totally worth it. I cannot stress enough how amazing this movie is, and I was like, I don't want to go home and watch Captain America Winter Soldier because I'm going to cry again. Seriously. So it was awesome. It was worth it. And I think my brother and I are moving up the date. We want to go see Spider-Man Far From Home. We went out to eat last night, and my mom and my dad point out that since next week, since I wasn't planning to go see Spider-Man Far From Home on the 7th because it's 4th of July weekend, and I'm thinking the theaters are going to be packed. And my mom and dad like, it's going to be the exact opposite. 4th of July weekend here in Midland, most people aren't going to be here or are leaving town for that weekend. So I'm like, maybe I can. And they still had some seats available. So I think I'm going to come home later tonight after I'm editing the vlog and stuff and order our tickets to go see Spider-Man Far From Home on July 7th, which will be really interesting. I was talking to one of the guy running the popcorn stand because I got a pretzel with cheese because I knew I wasn't eating till after 4, and I'd only had cereal for breakfast, and I'm not eating a full meal again until just a little while from now. And I told the guy that thanks to Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel, this year, 2019, I have seen more movies in theaters than I have in like the past 5 years. Like, the first movie I ever saw in theaters was a re-release of Snow White. I've seen Digimon in the movie in theaters. I've seen a couple Pokemon. I have, of course, seen Rogue One, Force Awakens, Last Jedi in theaters. I saw Iron Man 2 in theaters. I saw The Avengers in theaters. So I don't really go to movie theaters that much. And part of it was when I was younger, we lived kind of far away. Now we live closer, but still. And of course, my favorite movies come out during winter. Oh, my chin still looks awful, and I have the interview Monday. And I don't wear foundation because it makes my skin worse. But this year I have gone and seen, since 2019 has started, I have gone to see Captain Marvel. I have seen Endgame twice. I've seen Detective Pikachu. I'm going to go see Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm planning on going seeing Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, and I might be going to go see Frozen 2. So I've already seen the same amount of seen more movies in 1 year than I usually do at all. Usually in 1 year I maybe see 1 or 2. I've been to the movie theater like 4 or 5 times this year already, and it's just July. So thank you, Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel. You are quickly taking my hard-earned money, and I'm going, bye! So, yeah, but it was totally worth it. I'm not going to sit here and say I totally regret doing this. I love it. It's been awesome. And I also told the popcorn stand guy, the hard thing is picking and choosing because I'm not such a huge Disney fan. They're re-releasing Disney movies, making new ones. But I'm also an adult, so part of me is like, I really don't, as much as I want that nostalgia factor, I kind of want to go see the superhero movies. I love the princesses, don't get me wrong. I love Disney fairy tales. I love the princess, what have you. It's just that now I want my superheroes and my Jedi and my Sith, so. All in all, this has been a great week, so much better than last week. I'm so happy, and now I thought I was going to get a break. I don't really get a break. Tomorrow my mom wants to run errands, which means I have to get up early again. And then I have a meeting at my job. And then Monday morning, I have to get up early because I have a job interview. And then Tuesday, I have to get up somewhat early because I work. And then I can sleep in the rest of the weekend until next Sunday because I'm thinking that's when we're going to go see Spider-Man. And I know you guys are probably wondering, do I have a special outfit? Because I seem to have special outfits for the movies I go see, like Captain Marvel. I did wear a t-shirt. I wore my Captain America bounty outfit, which my mom and most of the people online thinks is so cute. I did go to ThinkGeek when they had a sale. And let's turn that because you don't need to see my little nice shirts. And I did go ahead and purchase a Spider-Man shirt. So yes, I do have a shirt to go see Spider-Man Far From Home in next week. Have no fear. I am all set. I have Star Wars shirts. I'm trying to get more Marvel shirts. What I would love to get is a shirt that just says Marvel. A shirt for Black Panther, which I think they have at Walmart. And then a shirt for Iron Man. The problem is I can't find just an Iron Man t-shirt. I might have to go to Amazon and look online for that. Maybe one for Black Panther too. This used to be so much easier when Think Geek was a thing, but I just went to Think Geek last night because I want a pair of the beads from Black Panther, which I cannot say their name, so I'm not even going to attempt to. And they're sold out of the beads, and they are doing 75% off right now. I'm like, curse you! The only other place I found them was Disney. They have glass ones for $40, maybe for Christmas. So I'm gonna get going, you guys. If you guys go and see Endgames again, tell me what you guys think. Are you guys pumped for Spider-Man: Far From Home? And what should I do for summer? Let me know. I'm still taking ideas for my vlog. I'm thinking about doing another Q&A. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll talk about that later. So I'm going to get going for the week. You guys stay safe, stay sane. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you next week. Bye, everybody.